let me just say this again, like on how it works, right? Basically, you hit an enemy, and then you get 6-second buff that increase your damage by 13%. That 6 second will expire, and then you cannot regain the buff for the next 3 second. It doesn't say here that like the buff itself is like 6 second. It cannot be refreshed as well. So yeah. So basically, like even if you have like full uptime, never like you never like miss anything right there. Then you have 66% uptime to begin with. 6 second, 13% damage increase, 3 second of nothing. So yeah, if you hit something, you get hallucination, the boss runs away for 6 seconds, you just lost everything. That's why it kinda sucks right there. So yeah, you don't really wanna craft this at 2 set unless you're really forced to. And even then, beast power set is better because beast power is 10%. So there's like another thing right here. So whenever like I see like someone recommends like a hallucination as like a staple set, I don't get it. If they say that like it's for the future because you run full hallucination, why would you? We just went through the relic set, and why would you like do that? Right? What for? So yeah, I don't recommend running two hallucination unless like you're doing this right here. Unless like this is like the only set that you can. All right. Anyways, so we'll talk about the how the relic transferring actually works, and how like crafting a gear set wouldn't set you back weeks, unlike like some of the guide maker says. So yeah, guide maker by the way. But yeah, anyways, for the gear set right there, like I always recommend like to make like some of the set that like basically gives you the most damage, like for example like salvation or something like that, or like nightmare. But you craft that first. But the reason why I even like if you're a hallucination, you shouldn't really craft like a hallucination right away, because two hallucinations set effect is kind of bad, except when there is like no other ones right there. But yeah. But anyways, we'll like the way it works is like this right here. So you have like the gear set, right? We'll talk about like nightmare set and hallucination set because they're opposite of each other. So it's like, for example, 3 Biakis here for hallucination and 3 Volton here for like a nightmare. So it's a let's see here. One sec. Let me craft like this one then. Let me craft like the chest piece, right? Or actually, let me craft like another one so that like I use the Biakis material. Biakis material, like if I craft this right here, I'll have to use my gold just to show this because like people sometimes are Papega. But yeah, you can craft this, and after that, you can basically transfer the gear right here. One sec, let me get the tripod first. Get the tripod, get the tripod. But yeah, some guide makers, I saw some already. It's not just like one or two. But yeah, you can inherit your old plus 20 hallucination gear and then into your nightmare gear, right? Cost some silver. The user right there, your old hallucination gear into the new nightmare gear, it becomes a plus 20 nightmare gear, right? So you transfer it this way. So yeah, 500 gold for the sake of like people, I guess. It is what it is. So yeah, 20 right here. So this is like the plus 20 gear, right? So yeah, when you do this, this is your old hallucination gear. It becomes a plus 0 right here, right? A plus 0 gear. So this allows you to dismantle it, refunding you all of the material right there. So now you can use this material to craft like the other pieces of like the nightmare that you need, because like you're swapping set right now right here. So yeah, you wanna craft like the other one, so you just craft it basically. So yeah, like basically you never lose this material. I mean, you do lose the chaos stone, but chaos stone you can just get it by like doing the raids and like or buying it with gold. So yeah, anyways, but basically that's how it is. So whenever people say, people say that like oh, it will set you back for weeks, then that guy has no clue how like a transfer works right there. I'll have to use this thing to like actually level it to level 2 again. God damn it, man. But yeah, that's basically how it works right there. So whenever like people say that, yeah, question mark the what's the name, the guide maker right there. It gives you back the trumpet as well. So I dismantled like the one with the clown material, right? The clown material is the level 2 set, so that gives you like the what's the name, the level 2 set. So that refunds you as well. So whenever you change, even if it's level 2 set, you can still make it level 2 again. So there is no reason not to use it. No reason to. No reason to craft like the basically like a suboptimal set. Because like some people say that like, you know, oh, I'm condescending or something like that, you know, my feelings are hurt and all of those stuff, you know. I just wanna make the craft set. Why would you do that? You know, of course I'm condescending. You're just like making a fool out of yourself. You're asking me to basically like shit on you. But yeah, anyways, that's basically how the relic gear set works right there. You will not be set back months, weeks, nothing right there. So yeah, no clue right there. But yeah, but now we can talk about like the gear set effect right here. And why like I don't recommend, for example, 2 hallucination or stuff like that. I don't know why people do it. I don't agree with it. But we'll talk about every gear set right now. But yeah, we'll move on to this one. More guys to show my guildmates so they won't be an ape pig. Yeah. For the sake of science, yeah. Cool, it was very would be like normal gear, but it explodes after you transfer. That's not the case for relic. So yeah, relic is horizontal. So yeah, it has 0 backward progression. Yeah, going to salvation to nightmare. Oh, for your, I mean like I don't know what class it is anyway, but yeah, we'll start with the legendary set first right here because like this is like part of the set that are like, you know, oh shit. Okay, nice one. We'll start with this first, the legendary one. So yeah, so the first one is the beast power set. We will only like go through like the gear set that like you can craft. For example, beast power you can only craft 4 piece because Voltan is only 4 piece, right? So beast power right here, basically you hit an enemy, you get a stack of damage up basically. It's 1% per stack. So at like max stack it's like 10% damage. If you get hit, you lose 1 stack. But then like you can just auto attack the boss for like an extra, what's the name, to regain the stack back. Now, if you AFK for 12 seconds, then I don't know what you were doing then, if that is the case. So yeah, so basically like this set is basically all around a really good set. This is comparable to even like the relic sets right here. So yeah, the 4 piece just makes it 2% per stack, so 20% damage gain right there. So yeah, and when you use spacebar, you gain 10% speed, attack speed and movement speed right there. So yeah, 12 second, dude. I saw a video saying beast power is bad because people are bad, and remembered how you said how easy it is to keep up the stacks. Oh, I think we know what we're talking about. But yeah, the point is basically, right, if like they are bad enough that like they can't even upkeep the 12-second stack, then your issue was not about the beast power. So yeah, it has nothing to do with like player experience, man. So yeah, if you can't keep 12-second stack, then you're probably in tier 1 anyway. This is not where you are. You're not in 14, 15 plus, no. So yeah, you gotta try to actually lose the stack of like this stack right here. So yeah, 4 piece is 20% damage. Yeah, here is the thing, right? 4 piece is literally a grudge right there, without any downside. And then people say it's bad. Are you kidding me, dude? But yeah, anyways, next is the Desire Whisper right here. You can craft 4 piece as well. So yeah, the way it works is basically when you hit an enemy, you get a stack, gives you 10% crit. At like a 4 piece, it gives you 25% instead. So yeah, 0 damage gain by the way. And then like after that, like whenever you crit, you lose the critical stack. It stacks up every time you hit. If you don't crit, it goes up. If you crit, it is gone. So yeah, so most of the time, this doesn't give you any damage most of the time, because like every class have like some form of crit, right? The higher your crit, the more worthless this is. So it's already worthless, and you make it even worthless. Make it even worse basically. So yeah, search stacks plus beast stacks. Yeah, you stack up the beast, you search, big damage. Yeah. But yeah, but this is like basically the legendary set right here. So by this, like you should know already, you know, beast power is basically clearly superior. Like literally, like Argos is better than this. Like why would you even play this? You know, just keep your Argos permanent 15% critical rate. You know, why would you change it? You know. But yeah, the beast power is there. So yeah, that's like hands down, like not even a question right there. There is no reason to recommend what's the name, Covetous Whisper. There is no reason to do this. Like for what? People are bad. People are bad is not a reason to recommend people like a worse set. You know, that's not how you recommend people. But yeah, ready for the moment. The only reason I would recommend Covetous Whisper is if they change the effect into good. But right now, no, it's shittier than Argos. But yeah, Okay, now we're moving on to the relic set right here. Relic set, Dominion level 1 right here. Dominion, dominant. Beast 6 by 6, 40% damage. Yeah, but I mean like you need Vicus normal for it. So yeah. So people like probably like won't be able to craft that yet. But yeah, moving on to Dominion for now. So yeah. If you recommend bad things, it just gives people bad habits. I don't know. I mean like if people are bad, then recommend them good things so they become better. If people are bad and then you recommend them something worse, then they're just gonna stay bad. Like I don't know like what's the line of thinking on that. But yeah. So yeah, moving on to Dominion set right now. Dominion basically you reduce your awakening damage and the cooldown is reduced as well, 20%. And then whenever you use awakening, you get like an awakening the buff, the inner awakening buff for 2 minutes right here. So this is how basically how it is. The buff is 2 minutes. A basic cooldown on like awakening without any swiftness is 5 minutes. So 20% will not give you like full uptime. That's why you need awakening level 3, and that gives you like full uptime if you are not a swift based class. If you're a swift based class, then that's different, right? That you can like maybe awakening 2 or awakening 1 depending on how high your swift is. The effect of the inner awakening is 18% CDR and then 10% skill damage excluding awakening and like your spacebar basically. So there is that right there. There is that. On like 4 piece, this doesn't stack by the way. They just change the effect. They replace the effect. So now you get 25% damage and 18% cooldown reduction right here. So this is used by like for example class like War Dancer and as a low priority the supports because of this like awakening cooldown reduction, or for like War Dancer because like you can maintain this like easier without like having awakening 3 and also like the cooldown reduction. So yeah, this is a pretty good set for those classes that does use it basically. Berserker technique is another one as well. So yeah, Infamous might be better suited. Yeah, for Covetous, I don't think your skill matters. The set bonus is just shit no matter what. Your class is unreliable. It's unreliable, yeah, and it can translate to 0 damage gain as well, because like who knows whether you're gonna crit or not, right? No damage increase on spacebar is not the damage increase, it's the cooldown reduction is what you're talking about. You don't get cooldown reduction on the spacebar. That's basically what it was right there. Is that the set that Sork used when they use when they awakening in shop? No, that is not that one. That was Nightmare. But we'll get to that later. So yeah. Surge Blade playable after balance patch? What do you mean? It's still strong, dude. So yeah, it's definitely playable right there. But yeah, you can only craft 4 piece for like the Dominion. So we'll stop there. So yeah. Okay, next is Betrayal right here. Betrayal is the Chaos Dungeon set that people use. It's the one that you see like with the like a lightning effect here and there, you know. You won't really craft this manually. You know like there is like an option to like quick swap the set right into like let's say everything right there. But then there is requirement behind it. You need 55 of the Viekis and like Volton Heart materials. So without that you cannot do quick change. So you won't really make this set. You won't really make this set. This set is basically like just the Chaos Dungeon one. You'll use it later for Chaos Dungeon once you get the quick swap, but that's like Viker's Heart. So we're not gonna get that one yet. So yeah, we're not gonna get that one yet. Yearning, now this is the support set right here. Priority for the support set right here. So yeah, when you hit an attack, this is also like what your question drips as well. When you hit an attack right here, right? This includes your auto attack. So you always maintain this like what's the name? This effect right here. So you get this effect right here to basically like keep stacking up. And then like it gives you like this effect. Increase your movement speed and identity gauge gain by 15%. You can only craft 2 right now with Volton. So what you need is this identity gain mainly. But the movement speed is nice right here. This is why Spirit Absorb is also useless, you know, even for support. Because like this gives you free Spirit Absorb. But yeah, that's like why you use this right here, the yearning. You do yearning right here. So this is priority for supports. So yeah, gauge gains, yeah. As long as you hit an enemy, even if it's auto attack, even if it's your skill, you will basically have this effect. So yeah, this doesn't buff your party yet, by the way. This is a self buff. This doesn't buff your party. It's the 4th set effect and like the 6th set effect that like gives you like what's the name? The damage buff and like speed buff. So this is mainly only for you. Only for you. So yeah, what do you think as number 4? I'll talk about it later. So yeah. The identity gain is for party? No, I answered it, yeah. That 6x6, 6x6 is amazing, yeah. This is a really strong set as a support. This is an amazing set. But 6x6 is like a Vicus. So yeah. And then there is this set right here, destruction set right here. This is another like a support set. That is like survivability, and this is like the protection effect right here. HP recovery, shield damage mitigation. No one uses this set, even as a support right here. No one uses this. Like support already gives you shield and like health like big enough right there, right? Basically, if you still need more that you need this set, then the problem is not the gear set of the support. Support use this one, yeah. If you needed this set, the problem was not that. The problem was your party. So yeah, change your party. And then like just use the yearning and anyway. So yeah, this is like basically like just like survivability right there. Increase endurance right there. My god, man. You know, restores HP. But I mean like this HP restore is like kind of pathetic number as well. But yeah, this is you don't really make this set. No one uses this set. No one really uses this set. Not even supports right there. So yeah. Endurance, yeah. The set for blue gun lancer. Maybe an AEU will make this set for gun lancer. Yeah, I don't know. For like, you know, tankiness or something like that. No clue. Subcrown. But yeah, and then this is a fascination set right here. This one barely anyone use it right now. This one used to be used like by some people right here. You can only make 2 sets of this. So yeah. So this set basically, yeah, when you attack, there is a chance to inflict lightning damage. In addition to fire vulnerable, the damage is reduced by up to 80% when hitting multiple enemies. So yeah, basically, this is the multi-hit set. So Pistolier used to use this set basically, a multi-hit one. So as long as you hit an enemy, right, with a 0.5 second cooldown, it has a chance to like inflict lightning damage and makes them vulnerable to fire damage. Fire damage is only for the 4 set basically. So yeah, exactly the same but fire and give lightning. So you rotate basically between the two right there. So this is a multi-hit like a damage. Pistoler used to use this shadow because of the multi-hit. But yeah, that's basically how it goes right there. So yeah, you can only make 2 right now, and barely anyone use this set right now. So there is no reason to use this right now, unless like they change the set effect. So yeah, this is like one of like the suboptimal set right now. But yeah, I'm a War Dancer. Can we access Force Dominate with Vulcan only? You can, yes. Dominate is one of like the set that you can access with like 4 for like the thing for the gear set. So yeah. So yeah, not exactly a gear set that you should craft because like it's not really that like good. Not like for any class right now. Not really. So yeah. Moving on. Entropy right here. This is the back attack one right here. So yeah. So you can only craft 2. You can increase critical damage by 17%, and then when you hit back attack or head attack, you gain 55% instead of 17% critical damage. So this is the back attack one right here, or head attack right now. But you need to ensure that you also crit as well. So usually this is accompanied by like the two Argos set basically, the 2-piece Argos critical rate to ensure you crit. So yeah, when IRL interfere, yeah. So yeah, this is a really good set, 2-piece for your like back attack classes, but it also like requires you to craft the weapon. So when you craft the weapon, it's gonna take you like a few more weeks. So that's why normally I recommend like the other set first to basically gain the effect, because you can just change it later in the future, like how I showed you earlier. But yeah, that's the back attack set, Entropy right here. Nightmare is another really good stat at like 2-piece. Another like a good set because like it's just like if it's usable, then it's easily like it's just a plain damage increase for you guys. So yeah, Entropy only good for back attackers, yes, because the effect is mainly for like the back attack. If you don't back attack, you increase crit damage by 17%. That's like Keen Blunt level 1, you know, Keen Blunt level 1, level 2 right there. That's nothing. So yeah, if you're like not a back attackers, you're probably gonna be better off using like this kind of skill. So yeah, if you're a back attack though, the numbers is different. That's why. But yeah, back to Nightmare. It's a really good set that you can use as long as your class uses mana. Then you will basically, any skill that uses mana gains 12%. I heard that like someone recommended Nightmare for like, let's say, Barrage Blaster. That's the turret one right there. Turret form doesn't use mana, so that doesn't buff the skill if Nightmare. So yeah, that's like another thing right there. So yeah, just double check right there. Just double check if the skill has to use mana for it to be buffed. Simple as that. By 12%. So yeah, really good set for those class that uses like what's the name? That uses mana steal. So yeah, does the entropy set stack with Keen Blunt Weapon, increasing the damage to 100%? 100% critical damage, yeah. Although it is not a good like stacking set because it stacks additively. But yeah, this is Nightmare. You cannot craft 4 set yet, so we're gonna ignore this one. You cannot because you can only craft 3. But yeah. It is what it is right there. Does the 5x3 double class engraving use both Salvation and Nightmare 2 sets until Vicus? I don't know. You check the gear set. So yeah. This is the base for Gunslinger. Nightmare will be your base for Gunslinger. But like before that, you would run like a half, like 2-piece Nightmare first. So yeah, before like you get Vicus. But yeah, anyway, Nightmare, level 2, no, this is Hallucination. Now, this is the one that I don't recommend people to craft. Not yet, at the very least. Unless you're forced to, unless you don't have any other side effect that is, like, better that from, like, what we go through, then I guess you can craft Hallucination. But Hallucination damage gain is more, like, around, like, 8 to 9% at most. That's at most right there. Not even, like, that much of a gain. Like, again, like, I already, like, reiterate on how Hallucination works, right? But let me just say this again, like on how it works, right? Basically, you hit an enemy and then you get 6-second buff that increase your damage by 13%. That 6 second will expire and then you cannot regain the buff for the next 3 seconds. It doesn't say here that like the buff itself is like 6 seconds. It cannot be refreshed as well. So yeah. So basically, like even if you have like full uptime, never like you never like miss anything right there. Then you have 66% uptime to begin with. 6 second, 13% damage increase, 3 seconds of nothing. So yeah, if you hit something, you get hallucination. Boss runs away for 6 seconds, you just lost everything. That's why it kinda sucks right there. So yeah, you don't really wanna craft this at 2 set unless you're really forced to. And even then, Beast Power set is better because Beast Power is 10%. So there's like another thing right here. So whenever like I see like someone recommends like a hallucination as like a staple set, I don't get it. If they say that like it's for the future because you run full hallucination, why would you? We just went through the relic set, and why would you like do that? Right? What for? So yeah, I don't recommend running 2 hallucination unless like you're doing this right here. Unless like this is like the only set that you can go through. I'll answer you right, Ravenous. So yeah, so why run this if there is a salvation? I don't know. That's a thing. So yeah, or Beast Power. Well, Beast Power is normal. There is a reason why you would run this over Beast Power, because Beast Power is normal while you're running hard. So yeah, there is a reason for that. But for over salvation, not really, no. Not really. So yeah, when crafting this set, should we prioritize higher quality? Should we keep rerolling? You cannot reroll that. You have to tap quality for it. You cannot really reroll it. So yeah, rerolling it whenever you craft it, it's that the quality is skewed down towards 0. So rerolling it is a waste of like a resource. But yeah, this is hallucination right there. So yeah, it's a pretty bad set at 2 set. It's actually pretty bad. So yeah, you cannot craft the 4 set yet. Even at 4 set, it's only barely decent. At 4 set, you wouldn't really run this as well. If you can like run like full set, then yeah, sure. But yeah, that's basically how it goes right there. And now we go to salvation set right here, and for some reason people don't recommend this for like a lot of classes, while I do. So yeah, salvation set, Earth's entropy, that is basically, not to confuse it with like entropy set, is it's basically beast power except relic. So yeah, this is relic beast power. So yeah, as like how I like explain it to you, right? It gives you a stacking damage buff per stack right there. Stacks up to 20. Each stack gives you 0.7%. So a 14% damage gain in total in the end right there. So yeah, the effect lasts for 120 seconds, and anytime you hit it, it refreshes it. So there is no way you let go of this stack right here. Now, but there is like the other like there is another like a secondary effect right here. If you take damage when your health is under 20%, you lose all of your stack, but in return, you took 30% less damage for 8 seconds. It's an extra survivability when your health like falls down under 30% right there. So it's just an extra. So sometimes this can save your life right there. But yeah, but this also means that like Mayhem cannot use this as well. So yeah, this is another really good set. 14% damage gain, don't know why people don't recommend it. There is no other conditional. Like any class can use this. Any class can use this. You don't have to use mana. You don't have to have high critical. You don't have to have anything. No, it's there. So I don't understand why people sometimes would recommend hallucination over salvation. I don't get it. I don't get like the argument. For the future, what future? You can just like change it, like the one that I showed earlier. So what's the point? I don't understand. I am Mirnias, yeah, I am. So what criteria would you recommend Beast Power over Argos for search? Not really. Like it doesn't really matter at the point. So yeah, like I would like keep the Argos instead, to be honest, personally. So yeah, no way that drops. No way that drops. It doesn't drop. No. Does it stack with auto attack? Yes. Any attack that you do to the boss like stacks up. There is an internal cooldown, so it's not like that simple. But the internal cooldown is like 0.5 second, so you can easily stack it up basically. As long as as long as you attack an enemy, you gain the stack. There is no way this drop right here. So yeah, but that's the salvation set, and that's the last set right there. So yeah, this is the all of the set right here. So I explained to you all of the set and how they work right here. So you can tell it like you can say like how it works or anything like that. And then like with this information, I don't know, double check like all the other guide makers then maybe. So yeah, just double check it, double check it. If you go for 2 relic armor pieces, how many weeks would it take assuming you do hard mode without bonus chest? Without bonus chest, 8 weeks then. So yeah, because 5 per clear, possibly 6 if it's like if it has the catch up right there. So you need 2 weeks for 1 piece, because 1 piece is 10. If 2, then you need 4 piece. So yeah, so 2 times 4, 8 weeks. If you're not buying anything, but you can buy the box on the side that costs gold right there to make it faster. So yeah, I will done. I will. Yeah. Salvation for Glavier as well. Yeah. Salvation plus Berserk and back attack set sounds big. And then put Argos 2 set over there for the critical rate to make sure like you can create more with your search. But yeah, I don't understand. Some people recommend like hallucination on like Shadow Hunter. Why? See, that's what I don't get right there. Sometimes I don't get 2 hallucination for what? For the future? What future? And then like there is why wouldn't you just run salvation for like a full uptime 14%? I don't know. I don't get the line of thinking. Maybe like they are just like big brain that like I missed something or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a Pepega. Maybe I'm the Pepega. Never know. But I just don't get like the line of thinking over there. So yeah, maybe like someone can explain it to me later. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't check it yet, Mahera. So yeah. The bonus chest, I mean the one you auction. Oh, then if you buy the box and you don't get the bidding, then it will take you 1 week for 1 armor piece. Not the weapon. Weapon is 25. So if you go 2-2 and they're all armor, then 4 weeks. So yeah. Is there a bonus called blame first time? There is, but it doesn't give you materials. So yeah. A lot of guys are saying to do hallucination for artilleries too. Yeah, I don't know. You ask them then. I don't recommend it. You ask them why they use it. So yeah, the only reason I would like recommend like hallucination is that let's say you're running like mayhem. Let's say you're running mayhem. You cannot run salvation, right? Obviously. So you would run 2 nightmare pieces, right? 2 nightmare pieces. But then you don't want to go back to normal to get like the beast power set. So you can craft hallucination, sure, I guess, for an 8%, 9% damage gain. It's not that good, but I mean it's better than nothing. But I mean like if you have a choice, like other classes have a choice to craft salvation, then no reason to pick this at all. No reason at all. So yeah, Earth Entropy doesn't work on like Mayhem Xerxes though. Like I explained why, because of this. So yeah, that's basically how it is right there. If you wanna know the rest of the set, based on my recommendation, exclamation gear set, or you can check other people's recommendation. But this is like the info that you can take right here, because a lot of people are like they don't understand how the set works. They just take like I don't know whoever like tells them like do this, do that, and then after that like they do it, and then like they say that like oh this set sucks, man. I didn't get any damage gain. Then I ask them what set they are running. They are running Covetous Whisper. Well, no shit. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is right there. So basically, take the info, you double check it, and then you just think for yourself for once, you know. Think for yourself, you know. Does this recommendation actually make sense or not? So yeah, that's what it was right there. So yep, that's what it is right there. Could you craft two salvation to hallucination if you only run hard mode? I mean, yeah, you can, but why would you for the hard for like two hallucination as well? So yeah, Dub BKs will be exactly 1 month after Volton. They will probably be scared for West Baby Rich and maybe give extra week or two. My expectation is 1.5 month as well. Yes, because like BKs is balanced around like having like relic set and relic accessories. So if you don't have that, then like you're kind of like technically under geared. Not to mention, it doesn't mean it's impossible, but you will feel that like it kind of hard is to clear like BKs. So yeah, for us it took us 1.5 months as well, and that was already pretty fast for us in Korea. So yeah, Salvation Mayhem just never get hit. I mean, you can try, I guess. You mean back attack set, not entropy? You can, but you cuck yourself basically. Anytime like you play like okay, here's the thing, right? Entropy is a really, really strong set. It's an amazing set as well. But you cannot miss back attack. Missing back attack here will lose like about 70% of your damage right there. So yeah, not as much when you're playing 2 set obviously. But I mean like why would you, right? So yeah, when you could have just run like 2 nightmare and then maybe like something else like 2 hallucination or something like that, you can probably try running 2 entropy for that, but you cannot run it with nightmare because nightmare and entropy overlaps in terms of like how you craft it. So yeah, entropy is like weapon and like helmet. Nightmare is weapon, helmet, and chest piece. You cannot do that. You cannot do 2-2. So you pick one, and obviously nightmare is better. But yeah, have to bet it. Yeah. You cannot get 2-piece salvation hallucination. You can. You can. The glove and shoulder overlap, yeah, but there is a salvation weapon. So salvation weapon and shoulder, and then like hallucination pants and gloves. So that works. You can. But why would you? Unless you're forced to do that. So yeah. Nightmare salvation Argos for everyone. That works not almost on everyone, because Nightmare has the mana thing. Again, for Barrage Blaster, Nightmare doesn't work right there. So yeah, I heard someone like recommends like a Nightmare for like Barrage Blaster. I'm just like, what? But you know, just double check the info, man. Just double check the info. Because some of the guides here doesn't actually know how Relic works and how like some of the set even works as well. So yep, that's basically how it is right there. Yeah, this is the gear set right here, and I also shown to everyone how like how there is no backward progression. You do not lose weeks of progression if you craft like the other set first. You do not do that right there. Like, I don't understand why people. That's the first thing that like you should explain about relic accessory, relic gear set, man. But yeah, anyways, that's basically the gear set effect and also like the way to change it. But yeah, hope like this info can at least be useful. Take it and then like you can double check it with like any other guides, I guess, if you want to. But yeah, we're moving on right now. Yeah. If you have a class that needs relic weapon, 99 quality here, the chance of that happening is 0.08%. So to get a 100 quality is 0.08%. Dude, like literally you can tap a plus 25 one tap to get this. So what do you think are the chance of it happening? Tap it? No, it's shit. That's a waste of like gold right there. It's a waste of gold, waste of chaos stone, waste of everything right there. So yeah, no. So if you think that like, you know, oh, let me craft the weapon, it's 30% additional damage, right? First of all, it's not 30% additional damage because you have additional damage on your old weapon. Second of all, you need to be 50 quality or above to make it just barely better. It's better to get like the relic set, gear set effect. Shit's all over right there. And even if you do get 100 quality, it's not even better. And the chance of that happening for 100 quality is 0.08% chance from 100 right here, you know. Because the only chance I can get if I succeed this step is 100 quality. It can only go up, it cannot go down. So there is that for you right there. For those of you that are thinking, man, this guy is stupid for not crafting relic weapon first. Nah, you're the stupid one. But I don't know. Hey man, maybe you live for the Gamba, right? Maybe you live for the Gamba. 0.08%, surely you'll get it right. Surely. But yeah, anyways. Whale bait. You got 99% weapon? No, that's an armor.